Welcome everyone to this podcast, and the subject for today podcast is going to be all about never giving up. No matter how hard it is always worth it for you to stick with it and keep on trying. And it doesn't matter if nobody actually believes in you, because you yourself have to believe in you. No one else will. And this is something I learned over time. If you think your significant other is going to be there for you when all the hard times actually come, it is not always the case. There is very few women who will actually stick with their man when everything gets pretty tough. And I want to let you know about, and the reason why I'm telling you this is that it is very important for you to believe in yourself, because no one else will. And if you really believe in yourself, even if you're with somebody else, if they know that the ship is not sinking and it can go and become successful again, they actually will stay with you. That is very important. Now let's go back to the past and get started with my story. I started from total scratch. And I came to United States with 3 bags, and that's about it. 3 suitcases, and that's all I had. With my parents, we came in here totally poor, broke, with nothing. Started from scratch, had to learn everything, even an entire new language for me. So this is not something that easily came to me. I went to school and I was studying with other students, people who totally knew the language. I knew none of it. I didn't even know how to write in English. They made fun of my accent, they made fun of the way I was dressing, and so on. But this didn't stop me. I knew that I'm gonna be working hard, and when they were enjoying having fun outside, I was studying every single day to master the language, master all the basics. So then one day I will be a successful person, and I never gave up. They were making fun of the way I speak, pronounce, and so on. So I went back to school. I went back to everything. I started everything from scratch, and I got there where I got right now in the stage of my life. And I had to go through high school, middle school, elementary school, everything else as well. It took me a long time to get where I got, and it will take you a long time to get where you want to get in this life. I went to college, I went to grad school, eventually I got a teaching certificate, and this is something that I have now. I went and I taught in front of a school, something my headmaster told me. You have an accent, you'll never be an actual teacher. He actually said that just to me. Now, out of all the other people, that was totally disappointing. I was in the middle of grad school, and over there, he told me that, hey, listen, if you don't believe in yourself, I don't believe in you either. That's what he said. He didn't think I'll be a successful teacher. He actually said that to me. Can you believe a person I looked up to actually went about and said that to you when you're almost about to graduate from the teaching program? That's right. I was like this close from graduation. Definitely this didn't stop me. Before that, I went in high school, and I was told I could not go to grad school. I was told that I'm not smart enough. I don't have what it takes to go to a private college of my choice. I just have to go to a community college, because that is the right path for me. That's what my guidance counselor actually told me. Did I listen to her? Nope. I applied to all the schools I was unqualified, so-called, to get in. I applied to all of them, and I got accepted to a few of those. This is just to tell you something very important. There's going to be people who are going to be haters, people who are going to be totally doubting that you will get anywhere in your life. Those are exactly the type of people you have something to prove to them against. You have to prove something to them that you could do this. This is something that they said you can't. They said you can't do this because either they don't believe in you, or they just saw other people. It's going to be so much easier for them to get to where they got in life. But guess what? There's people out there, such as myself, maybe even you, who are in the middle of nowhere. Maybe this is a point that I was in my life. I'm just telling you. Maybe you're in the point where you're not successful. People are totally doubting your skills. Don't think you can get where you want to get in your life. And the only one who slightly believes in it is yourself. I've been in the same exact situation many and countless times. In fact, every time I start something new, there's always going to be somebody who's going to say that you can't do this. With a new world of social media, there is thousands of people who are going to say that to you. Not a few people who you meet on a daily level. Over here you meet thousands of different people in different groups, and you know what? There's going to be a lot more haters than you can possibly imagine. And guess what? The more successful you are, the more people start to hate your work. They just envy you. They just can't believe that what you got there. And you think, hey, if this guy could do it, why is he so much better than me? They start to envy you instead of they going about and trying to learn what things is he doing different. Why is he successful and you're not? That's one thing that you should actually be doing. Now, there is a few people who are way better than me in what I'm doing. Guess what I do? I like to study them. I like to learn from them. I want to see what they're doing. And this is what is an educational experience all about. You want to learn from the best, so eventually you can become the best person out there. Studying other people is not a weakness, it is a strength. It is a way for you to become much better person than you were before. In fact, the smartest person in the world used to be called Socrates. And Socrates, the way he got smart was very simple. He would ask people questions. He would make them question themselves. He said himself, he doesn't know nothing. And the only knowledge he knows is what he knows from other people. And his way of getting smart was learning from others all the time. And it is an awesome way for you to become smart. You have to ask people questions. You got to get to know things from scratch. You want to get started as if you don't know nothing. That is the best way for you to become the best you can be in any specific subject. So when I got started with e-commerce, when I got started right now, when I went back to college, anything else I actually did in my life, I always got started from nothing, as if I don't know anything whatsoever. And I don't care if nobody believes in me. The more people don't believe in me, the better. I like it when I'm the underdog. I like it when people doubt that I could get where I can get, because this way I have something to prove to them. It's been my lifelong struggle to prove something to somebody all the time. There's people who are going to be doubting you. There's going to be people who doubt me all the time, and I don't care. This is the big step. There's people who care when they fail. There's people who go about, they do something and they fail once and that's it. They don't keep trying. This is a big mistake, because if you want to be successful at something, the people who always got what they want in this world, they kept on trying. They never gave up. They tried one more time, another time, maybe even tried 1,000 times the same exact idea. If you really believe in this idea, you really think it's going to get somewhere, you got to keep on trying until you get where you want to get in your life. Now, some ideas are not worth for you to keep doing. This is something you have to understand. There is reasons why you should give up on something, or else there is reasons why you should keep on trying. Now, going to college, getting an education, going and learning a new skill, those are positive things that you can and you should keep on trying until you get really good at this. And when you get really good at this, you can get to the next level. And when you get to the next level, you go to the next level after that. There is always something that you could do after you get to the level of the success that you got. You should never give up. You should never let somebody else tell you how you should be living your life right now. You should never let someone else to doubt you, because if you doubt yourself, and if you don't believe in yourself, who eventually will believe in you? There's going to be no one out there. This is why it's so much important for you to keep on believing in yourself, in your mission, in your life, and what you have to do next in it. This is this podcast. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you really are going to see the world. And there is two ways to see the world itself. There is the negative spin to it, and there is the positive spin to it. And guess what? The more you focus on the negative, the more bad things could actually happen. So let's say, for example, you say things about, hey, I can't do it. Yeah, you're right. I'm a loser, and so on. Guess what? You're not going to be motivated enough to do this. On the other hand, successful people try to put those negative thoughts away, and they keep on focusing on the positive. Even if there is very, very small amount of positive out there, you still have to work, and you keep on looking at the positive ideas. What is working for you? Hey, I mastered the language. Hey, I was able to do more today than I was able to do yesterday. I was able to edit more videos. I was able to learn a new programming skill. Anything new that you are learning, it's already a positive step. Next time you're going to do it again, and you're going to get better and better at this skill level until you reach the skill that you desire. With this said, I hope you really enjoyed this podcast. It motivates you to think and to get to the next level. There's going to be a lot of haters out there, people who don't believe in you. Don't let this discourage you from getting to your dreams, from doing what you want with your life. With this said, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you enjoyed this channel, make sure you subscribe to it. See you in another video, and have a great day.